Hey everybody, it's Paul. What's the difference between club path and club face, and how does it influence your shot? Stay tuned. So using an alignment stick or club on the ground, club path would be where your club is traveling in relationship to the target line that goes through the ball to the target. Now, I refer to path as your swing. When I'm teaching people, I say, this is your swing. How is your club moving? Club face is the relationship to where your club face is pointed in relationship to that target line. So this would be open. This would be closed. Now we can also have a face angle that is open or closed in relationship to the path. That gets a little bit more in depth, and that's really what controls your ball flight. But for this purpose, we want to just talk about path, which is where your club is traveling, and club face, which is what is the angle of that club face at the moment of impact. And how do they influence flight? Let's have a look. Now, the thing that I see with most students and with most golfers is when they're practicing, they really aren't aware of what the issue is that's causing their ball flight. So they continually practice or work on things that are not related to it. And that impedes their progress. So knowing what your path is and knowing what your club face is essential if you're going to make a correction. And often I see people trying to work on their swing because they believe the swing is all encompassing and that it's everything. And it's not. The club face is way more important than the path most of the time. So let's make some swings and see if I can change just one variable, which is club face. I'll leave the swing path roughly the same, but we'll see a bigger variation with the club face. And let's see what happens to our ball flight, so that if it's a club face issue, we're aware of it and we don't start changing swings, because that will be the constant. Let's see what happens. We're going to start off with inside out and closed. So hopefully this will produce a ball that starts left and continues to go left. The closed club face will start the ball left. The inside out path will turn it more left. So this will be kind of a pull hook. Let's see what happens. There we go. So club face, pointed left, ball goes left. Inside out, ball goes left again because the path is swinging around the ball. So I have a 1.5 degree inside out path, and I have a 2.5 degree closed club face. So the club face was closed excessively in relationship to the path. Let's make an inside out swing again, a small inside out swing, and leave the club face open. So now instead of this ball going over here, our ball should start to the right. And if the club face is open more than the path, we will get a ball that flies over there. All right, small inside out and open club face, open more than the path, retaining the same swing, changing the club face. Giant, huge push slice. My club path was 2.5 degrees, so it changed 1 degree from the first shot that went way left. My club face, though, is open 6.5 instead of being closed 2.5. So we have a 9 degree change in club face while the swing path was basically the same. So if I'm looking at this and I see, wow, I've got balls going everywhere, I must have 100 different swings. I have one swing, and if I go to the data and I look at it, I can see where the problem is. But without looking at the data, I don't know where the problem is, and I'm more inclined to fix things that are not related to the issue. So now let's keep that same swing path and bring the club face into control and see what we get. We've got a ball that's a huge way to the left and a ball that went way off to the right. So now that I go to the data and I can see, boy, both swings were the same, but my club face was an issue. Now I'll deal with the club face and see what happens. A lot better. It did drift off to the right a little bit, but only a small little bit. That's a little controlled fade. I had the exact same swing path, give or take 1 degree, but my club face went from 6 open down to 1 open. So now let's add another little tweak to it. So now I'm watching the data and I can see where the issues are. I can see that when I control one, I can change everything, knowing that my swing is not an issue. And this is what I talk about with swing path. People keep talking about my swing is all messed up. There's nothing wrong with these swings. And there we go. Another little baby draw down the side. So what was the data? 1.5 inside out. So once again, not varying from where it was originally, and about almost 1.5 closed. And I end up with something down the middle. So all swings were basically the same swing, and I changed club face. If you're not aware of what one you're supposed to work on to fix something, it's unlikely that you can make success. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you like the content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the notification button, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. The channel will grow and you'll get more content. Thanks again for watching. I'm Paul Kelly.